I'm going to tie another wee Irish shrimp style pattern. This one's called the purple and gold. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can do this, but I'll explain as we go along. Now, the hook and the vise is a partridge patriot double in size 10 in black nickel. The thread that I'm going to use to tie the fly is the Uni thread 801 red, and we just want a nice red head at the top, or you can just use a glow bright floss. Now I'm just going to come in, run on about 4 or 5 mil of thread, crack away the waist tag of thread. The tag and the rib at the back is going to be a French oval gold tinsel. Sorry for the tag just. So we're just going to offer this up on top of the shank of the hook. I'll usually tie it in underneath the shank, but you can tie it up on top as well, or on the sides. We'll tie it up on top this time. Then I'm just going to work the thread back just until I'm slightly past the points of the hooks. Then I'm going to come around with 4 turns of the oval gold tinsel, and on the last turn bring it up and in between the 2 hooks, and then we'll just tighten onto that to catch it in. Then we'll just come in and trim away our gold tinsel. The tail, you're looking at golden pheasant breast feather. I've just got these ready, guys, because I'm tying 15 of the same pattern. So I just like to have all my feathers sort of way sitting ready. So just going to offer this up to the hook, come around with a turn, then fold the tip back. Now that makes that feather really strong, so that's going to have to bust. It can't just pull out. Trim away the tip. And we're just going to come in and stroke the fibres back and do 1 turn in front of the other. You'll get some shrimp flies that the tails will just come off. It's just because they've been poorly tied. Now, I'm just going to work the thread back into position. Follow this around with my thread. I want to try and keep the rear body here as smooth as we can. We're going to work the thread up, break away the hackle stem. And if you can break away your stems of your hackles and the tip of your hackles, you know that your hackle is then well secured in. And I'm not using wax or anything there to give myself extra grip. And the way back down, I'm going to tie in wire for the rib, and that's because we're going to use a mylar body. So I want the fly to last. Bring it in underneath. Now the closer we get down to the tail, then I'll come in at this stage, just get everything sort of way to sit back and work my thread down tight up against the hackle. Now what you could do here is you could have tied in oval gold tinsel and then created an oval gold tinsel body, or you can do it this way. So this is a number 12, just show you uni mailer, silver and gold for the rear body. So I want the gold side, so we're just going to tie it in with the silver side facing up. So work our thread forward. Now you can put some super glue on here if you wish, just to help give you a bit of grip for the body. But if you tie it right, you'll not need super glue either. I'm going to catch that in, come in and then trim away the waist end of the uni mailer. Then we're going to come up with 3 turns of our gold wire. Follow that round with our thread. Get a couple of nice tight turns in. Keeping my thread tight, we can bend and break away the wire. Now, just have a wee check. Yep, we're up in the business. Mid hackle. It's a purple cock, or in this case, this is a hen hackle. And I've been getting my hen capes from a gentleman called Ian McKinley. That's the orange in it there, so Spectrum capes. And you'll find Ian on Facebook there. So top quality capesies, really nice to work with. Now I'm just going to offer this up to the hook, come around with a turn, fold back the tip, just tie up over the tip on the hackle. Come in and break away the tip of the hackle. Right. I'm only going to need a turn, maybe a turn and a half here. This, it just depends how heavy you want it. So let's have a wee check. See what we're like. I'm just going to come back. Just going to tie it in there. Just tie that in. Okay. Just going to keep my thread tight. Strip away any remaining fibre that's on the stem. I want to try and keep the front body as smooth as we can as well, because it's going to be a floss. Break away the stem, take away this wee fibre here. I'm just going to come in with my toothbrush and just push that out. Lovely, lovely cape. Nice and mobile. Now, I'm going to come back in with my oval gold tinsel for the front body. Just going to catch it in underneath. Work my thread down. Get to my mid hackle. Just going to hold it back. Just come in. Front body. I'm going to use some uni floss and Chinese red. Now, if you don't have the Chinese red, just use red floss or Glow Bright floss number 3, or even the red thread up and down twice. I'll give you a nice red body. Just going to pull this into length. Work my thread forward, tying in our floss. Then we're just going to come around with our floss in touching turns. Play this around with my thread. A couple of nice tight turns. Come in, trim away the floss. Take 3 turns of our oval gold. Play this around with my thread. Tie that in. Come in, trim our oval gold tinsel away. And the front hackle, we're looking at a nice badger hackle. If you can get one, this is like it's a cock, but it's a very soft, it's very soft cock fibre on this. Got this cape, that badger cape there out of Mid and East England centre. Give Richard a ring. I'm just going to come in with a turn, catch in the tip, just fold the tip back and break away the tip. Just going to come in with my scissors here, stroke back the fibres that are on the stem, and then we'll just take one turn in front of the other. Like you always say in my videos, the turns of hackle are up to you at this point. It's your own style of tying flies and suppose the rivers that you're going to fish them on. So 2 turns going to be enough there for me. I'm going to come round, catch in the stem, I'm going to fold the stem back and just work my thread back up over the stem, keeping my thread tight, and break it away. We're starting to look the business now. Now, just to finish off, we're just looking to jungle cock eyes. Now, on the original pattern, it doesn't call for jungle cock, so you can just whip finish off, and that would be your fly complete, and just super glue or varnish your head, whatever you like to do. But like all my salmon flies, you offer up the jungle cock. Just hold it under the hook. They're just light, loose turns. Just to see what way we're sitting. Just check the length. A wee check. Yep. Happy enough with that. So I'm just going to hold the 2 jungle cock eyes. Come down with a couple of turns. I'm going to fold the stems of the jungle cock back. my thread back up. I'm just going to build up my head here now, just with a red thread, rather than coming in with the glow braid floss number 3. And keeping my thread tight, break away the stems of the jungle cock. And see if you get into the habit of doing that too, guys. Folding your jungle cock back. It just means that the jungle cock will basically have to break off. They can't pull out. Then we'll just come in and put in a whip finish. Pull your thread nice and tight. Come in, trim away your tan thread. Right. That's the wee fly complete. A wee bit of fluff here. Now we're just going to come in and put on a first coat onto the head. As I do with all my salmon flies, it's just a wee drop of super glue. Just right the whole way right round. And then once that dries, folks, I'll come in and put on a couple of coats of varnish just to seal up the head. So there you go, guys, that's the purple and gold. Now I did say there was a couple of different ways to tie it. So the body, you can use oval gold tinsel instead of using the gold mylar. The front body, you can change it from a Chinese red or red floss to a black floss, or even a black dubbing. So look, tie a few of those up. We're coming into that time of year now. Nice good wee back end fly that. So tie a few up, hopefully they can catch you a few fish. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. I really appreciate it. If you like the wee videos that I'm putting together, and you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. It just helps the wee channel grow. And until next time, folks, please stay safe, take care of each other, and tight lines.